Alright, everyone close your eyes and picture this. You work night shifts. You're driving home early in the morning. You're excited because you are about to go watch that brand new Random Patriot video that just popped. You pull up to your apartment complex. You walk up to your door. The door's open. It's not only open, but it's literally knocked off the frame. You go inside, nothing's really missing, but you do call the police to make a report. The police show up. They do some investigating. They find a doorbell cam of your neighbor. They watch the doorbell cam, then show it to you. You see the mayor of your city and the fire department breaking into your house, and you don't know why. Okay, so it's November 2nd, 2023. There's a woman who's worried about her son. Apparently the day before, her son and her husband got into an altercation, so the next day she's worried about the safety of her son, and she goes to his apartment to check on him. She can't get in. Nobody's answering the door. She apparently knows the mayor's wife and calls her. The mayor's wife tells her to call the Conway PD because they can enter for exigent circumstances. She does that. The Conway PD show up. They knock on the door, call the man's phone. They talk to the man's neighbors. They eventually conclude that they can't break in this man's home that don't actually have exigent circumstances. The woman doesn't like that answer. She calls the mayor's wife back. Apparently the mayor's wife, talks to her husband, the mayor, and after the police leave, the mayor and the fire department show up. So the mayor used to be the fire department chief. He used to be the chief of the fire department, so he knows everybody there. He knows the current chief. And when he showed up after the police left, he had the fire department break into this man's house for this woman. One big problem though, wrong house. We're gonna watch some video footage and some audio recordings of all this, and I'll explain everything as we go. Check it out.
Conway Communications.
I need for an officer to come to the green at Netter Chapel. I cannot get my son to answer the door, and I'm very concerned about his emotional well-being. I'm concerned he maybe have done something to himself.
Okay, what's the address?
Oh God. Let me look on my phone. It's the Greens at Netter Chapel.
Right, there's a lot of, there's multiple addresses for the Greens.
It's on Salem. You come all the way out Salem.
Yeah, but it's either 1710, 1720, 1730, and so on.
Oh, I don't even know the name of this.
And then there's one on 2805 Pebble Beach, 2815, and so on.
God, I can't see this number. Excuse me. Do you live in this building? Do you know what this number is? Is it 30? 30? Okay. Okay, thank you. It's 30.
Pebble Beach.
Is this Pebble Beach, do you know? Yes, ma'am. Pebble Beach? Okay.
What apartment number?
It's apartment 11, and I'm here. I'm outside the building. And I will wait for them. I will wait here for the police right here in front of the building.
Okay, and why are you scared for him?
Because he got into a serious altercation last night in Eureka Springs with his brother. And my husband had to drive up to get him. And he tried to hurt my husband. He tried to hurt my other son. He tried to run over them with his car. And my husband, the fool that he is, didn't get some kind of help and just let him get in his vehicle and drive from Eureka back here to Conway. And my name is. I beat on his door. I've called his phone. His lights are out. He won't answer. His car's right here. Car's parked here. I want that door open, and they won't open it here. I want it opened. I want to see if he's in there. I need a police officer here. I'm going to call the mayor. They're my friend. They're my friends. I'm about to call them.
Okay, ma'am.
Is a police officer coming or not?
Ma'am, you do not need to do that. Give me just a second.
Yeah, I'm really needing to get this done.
So we're going to have an officer come and make contact with you. Do you know if he has any weapons or anything on him?
Not that I know of, unless it would be like knives or something like that. And he was very belligerent. He was very threatening to my husband.
And when did this happen?
To his brother. This was last night.
Okay. Alrighty. We're going to have an officer head over there as soon as we have a unit available, okay, ma'am?
Okay, you know how long that'll be?
I do not, ma'am. We're not allowed to give ETAs.
Okay, so I could be waiting an hour or...
Again, I'm not allowed to give you an ETA due to our protocols and officer safety issues.
Hello. What's going on?
I'm worried about my son.
Okay.
And I brought my stupid dog with me.
What's going on with him?
I can't get him. There was a really bad altercation last night between him and his brother. And my husband went to Eureka to try to bring him back, and there was a really bad altercation between him and my husband. And my husband let him drive back. His car's here. And but he won't answer the phone, and the light's out, and I banged and screamed, you know, to say, I'm going to call the police, you know, and he wouldn't come to the door. I just want to make sure he has.
What's his phone number?
It is
Are you sure he's home? You sure nobody came and got him, or?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
What's his name?
Jason.
Jason.
Your call has been...
Which apartment is it?
It's apartment 11. It's on the back side.
Okay. 10-4. I don't even know if he's home yet, so you might tell him to stand by. I don't hear his phone ringing. Conway PD! 586 Conway, can you try to call this cell phone for me and see if he'll answer for you? It's 501. You don't know if maybe one of his friends came and picked him up or anything like that? Hello? Have you seen your neighbor lately?
He works overnight.
Okay. Do you know where he works at? No? Did you see him leave for work today?
No, ma'am. I had to work today.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
My son doesn't work anywhere right now.
Okay.
So she's not talking about him.
Go ahead. Ten-4. Can you call a couple times and see if he'll try to answer? He wouldn't answer for a blocked number. I literally said, don't send them.
I'm sorry I called the mayor. They're my friends.
Oh, okay.
Because the lady that dispatched wouldn't tell me how long I have to wait on the call.
Okay. Well, this is the thing. We don't know if he's home, so we can't technically make entry into the home.
Melissa said you could.
Who's Melissa?
She's the mayor's wife.
Okay.
Talk to her. So I guess that's what the going to do.
We can't make entry into the home unless there's an exigent circumstance as to why we need to get in there. So it kind of leaves us, because you don't know if he's home or not. So if you knew that he was home and there was something that was going on, like inside, and he's just not answering his phone, then yes, we could make entry.
That door's going to get open.
Okay.
It can get open after you leave or whatever, but it will be open tonight.
Okay.
So if you can't do it, then thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You have a good night.
The cops are doing the right thing. If you notice, there are many clues that they're not at the right place. The mom's very confused about the address in the beginning when she's on the phone with dispatch. They talk to the neighbor. The neighbor says the man that lives there is at work. He works overnight. It's a pretty good clue. And if you notice, the fire truck pulls up and the cop says, "I told her not to dispatch them," talking about the dispatch lady dispatching the fire department. Well, she didn't dispatch the fire department. The mom called her friend, who's the wife of the mayor, and the mayor, who used to be the chief, calls the current chief and tells him to send a fire truck out there. So he does. We're about to listen to the dispatch lady call the fireman and ask, "Why are you going out there? I didn't dispatch anybody." Check it out.
Hey, so I was just wondering about the Greens at Notice Chapel. How did y'all know to go out there?
We got a call from our head fire chief, and he relayed it to our battalion, who told us we needed to go out there. So.
Okay, I was just wondering because this, Okay, so they don't know if, are you aware that the officers are on scene?
Yes, we made contact with them. They said that they don't have legal grounds to make entry, but apparently whoever they talked to told them that they know the mayor, so they'll have us.
The female said that. She said she was going to call the mayor, and I was like, there's no need to do that. So I was just wondering, like, if she called that's why I asked what the reasoning was, because I didn't know if she called, like, Station 6 or...
No.
Or
so we didn't get any information aside from that we were coming to assist the police.
Okay.
So...
Yeah, because I was like, they're not requesting any assistance, so I'm confused.
Right, yeah. No, that came from our head chief, so it's kind of a weird deal. Our battalion chief has set it out here, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, I was just making sure. I was like, okay.
Yeah. It looks like PD's leaving, so.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Alright, so now the police are leaving, and the fire department is now showing up to break in a man's house without police assistance. The mayor arrives and instructs the fire department to breach the man's door. They do so and realize it's not the right place. And here in a second, you're going to hear the mayor tell the fire department, "If you get any grief, it's on me."
I'm going to that place, to that, wherever those dispatcher people are in that department, and I'm taking some measures. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Be careful. If I get you grief, it's on me.
I'm sorry. Okay.
So obviously the mayor wasn't doing this for nefarious reasons. He was trying to help out the woman who was concerned for her son. The reasoning is all okay, but there's laws and protocols put in place for a good reason. There's other options as well. Like, let's go to the apartment complex manager to start. There's two other scenarios that could have played out here, and it could have been very bad. Let's say it was the right house, and let's say the son was in there and he was armed and dangerous, and the police are already gone, and the fire department just breaks in here. The man doesn't know who it is or what's going on, and he shoots and kills the fire department and or the mayor. That's one scenario. Another scenario, let's say it's still not the right place. Let's say the homeowner is sound asleep and he wakes up to somebody breaking in his house, and he gets his 9mm off of his nightstand and opened fires into the fire department and the mayor. Two scenarios. The police are already gone at this point. So the mayor is using his authority to put himself and the fire department in harm's way when he has no idea what house he's even at. He's taking a lady's word for it, and that is all. I'm told that Mayor Bart Castleberry was facing charges of criminal mischief, but obviously it should at least be breaking and entering, if not worse. What about unwarranted privileges by the mayor? What if someone got hurt? What if someone died? Whenever I made a Freedom of Information Act request for the video and audio, I asked what the state of this investigation was, and the response that I got is that an affidavit was sent to the city attorney, but it was still under review. It is now, 3 months later? From what I hear, Bart Castleberry kind of runs things around here, and he may not get charges at all.
Conway Dispatch, how may I help you?
Yes, I'd like to file a police report on a break-in my apartment.
Can you say that one more time, sir?
Oh, sorry. I said I need to file a police report that my apartment's been broken into.
Okay, sir. What is the address of your apartment? Okay, and was your door open when you came home to your apartment? How do you know it's been broken into?
They knocked out the board, like, you know where you unlock it, like around the door part, the paneling.
And the door frame is broken?
Yeah. I took pictures, and I called the front desk at the apartment place. And there's sheet, like a little bit of sheeting drywall on the floor, and then my door was unlocked. So
did you?
They kicked it open.
Okay, they just kicked your door open. You did not leave it unlocked?
No, I did not.
Okay, have you been inside yet, or?
Got home. I work tonight, and so I just got home. I've been out. I went to have breakfast and all that.
No, sir. Have you been in your apartment yet? Is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I just walked in.
Okay, and there's nobody in there right now.
Not that I've seen, and then I looked like there's not. I have everything out, and nothing's missing that I know of.
Okay, it was just your front door that's kicked in. Okay.
Right, but the neighbor to my left, if you're facing to my right, facing my apartment 12, has a camera. But I mean, they have a camera, but I can't ask them to look, because I don't know if they were involved. I don't know who's involved.
Right. Well, just make sure you let the police officer know, okay? We're going to have them come out there. They might try and give you a call first, so just be on the lookout for a blocked or private number, okay?
Yeah, I'll stay up for a while. I just got off work.
All righty, sir. We'll get them out there.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.